Why does experience matter? For us, we conceptualize this as having both external objectives and internal objectives. Externally, as you can imagine, you want to position your attorneys to meet client needs, to assemble the right team of lawyers to pursue client opportunities. How do you identify this information? How do you find the right lawyers with the right set of experiences? Right now, we have silos of this information, and we can do it. We are doing it, but it's not efficient. So how do we more easily present to our clients the most meaningful array of experiences that we can? And how do we pinpoint the firm's successful matters for submissions? These are the types of objectives we're considering as we pursue our experience application. There's also internal objectives to consider. We have had significant lateral growth. How do we integrate these laterals into our robust attorney population? How do we showcase their experience? How do we allow these laterals to kind of onboard more effectively, to find synergies with other attorneys who have had experiences in their areas, or areas that kind of dovetail with the type of work they've done before they came to our firm? And these types of internal objectives are also very meaningful to us as we pursue our experience. In addition to client and matter work, we think that an experience application to be truly robust should capture other types of, quote, soft skills. Languages, barred a white-collar matter. You might care that various Deckard attorneys have had experience as prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney's Office. Things like that that we will be pulling in from ADP, so that's our HR system. So when new attorneys come to the firm, they're asked a variety of questions and supplemental information that is going to be imported into ADP and pulled through to this tool.
So now let's walk through an example. Let's say we want to look for specific matter experience in antitrust, focusing in on a secondary legal service, let's say third-party merger. We run a search, we find that there's 3 matters in this example that we get hits on and may be of interest. So let's say out of those 3 matters, we want to hone in specifically on the energy industry. So we go back to our search page, go to the industry and select energy there. There we go. And out of those 3, industry. Some of the basic fields you see displayed there, again, the legal services, the industry mentioned before, all of the firm matters would be a yes. Any matter that someone brought in from what would be flagged as a live activity, and clicking into the supplemental information there, you'd be able to get to
had an internal experience database for a number of years now, and we are transitioning to an external. Seem to need incentive to want to. That really is the main way that we get our experience utilized. And make it easier for them to input their matter. For each individual firm, decide what variables are important to you, and make sure that information is in your database and it's captured correctly. The business and it allows us to to speak directly in RFP and they're relevant information that the attorney or that the prospective client is looking for. And having an experience database allows us to run searches quickly and efficiently, rather than looking through pages and pages of spreadsheets. It's enabled us to quickly and efficiently pull out a list of relevant matters, get it to our proposal team, integrate it into our work product, and it's just made us much more efficient.